Building 4 sessions. Welcome to DLD. It's a pleasure to have you here in Tel Aviv. I'm not sure who is here visiting from outside. Do you have people not from Israel in the room? Hi, welcome. I hope you're enjoying Israel and Tel Aviv, the Startup Innovation Hub. I'm Tal. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Evolero. You might have noticed it when you registered to DLD. We power DLD and satellite events, proud Israeli Tel Aviv-based startup. DLD is all about, as you probably know, innovation, startups, entrepreneurship, about doing things together. So we're very happy to be here. And I'm very happy to be here and moderate the sessions today. I wanted to show you, can you screen please the event wall for a second? We'll have it in a second, but I wanted to show you how alive DLD is online and encourage each and every one of you to tweet, to upload photos to Instagram. We love it here. We want it. You're going to be featured on the wall, which you'll see soon, in the website. You can see it on your mobile. It's going to be screened on the walls. So tweet away. The hashtag is DLDTelAviv. So I'm going to get us started right away with the first session. It's on the money, so we start with the most important thing. It's going to be about FinTech, and I'm going to give you a short insight and update into the people that are going to join us here on the stage. First is Kllier from Bank Leumi. Or is leading strategy and innovation unit at Bank Leumi. And he's a Mamram graduate and MBA graduate from U Open. He's also, I was told, a Maccabi fan, so congrats on last night's winning. So please join us at the stage. Next one is Yoav Schreiber. Yoav is the CEO of Kllier and part of its founding team. Yoav came to Kllier within 40 years of leadership experience in the high-tech industry, spanning from startup firms to publicity-traded companies. Welcome, Yoav. You can, clap and cheer. It's perfectly fine. We have another Yoav coming up. It's Yoav Zurel from Fix. Yoav is co-founder at Fix. He's a good guy and a good son. He started Fix Robin Hood of the fees because he noticed that his parents were paying a third of their pension on fees. So he wants to secure our futures with great pension. That deserves, obviously, a round of applause. Next one is Uri Gruenbaum. Uri worked as a senior project manager at ARX, where he managed the security aspects of Israel's national biometric database and led the development of the electronic passport project. He has over 10 years of experience in development, design, and management of large-scale software products. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry, that's it. Come on. And we have Eran Drukman. He's the CEO and co-founder of pt.1, am I right? pt.1 Systems. Eran has more than 30 years of senior management and sales experience with potential big data customers. Prior to founding pt.1 Systems, Eran was also the founder and president of a successful startup company, Suspect Detection Systems. Welcome. And I apologize for missing you two from the list. Oh, that's Valfells from Get Real Platforms. I'm sorry for no serious introduction, but you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
And Chaim Shani, of course, welcome to the stage.
Okay, good morning. I was planning to have a quiet morning at the DLD. I registered, but unfortunately, Yossi and his team caught the fact that I had on my calendar this Tuesday morning to come and visit the DLD. And as you know, there's no free lunch. So they called me and asked me if I can help them with a last-minute emergency session and be the moderator for this panel. This was last night. I'm not Forbes or Bloomberg journalist, but we will try to do it as interesting as we can. So I think that we have a great panel, great people to talk to. And when people talk about the financial services industry and about the FinTech industry in general, believe it or not, it's been around for quite some time. Probably for the last 30 years or so, technology companies have been working and developing products and solutions for the financial services industry. But probably the buzz around the FinTech as a new emerging, developing, important sector has started over the last 5 or 6 years. This has been coupled with significant investment. Investment in FinTech, in focus companies in this area grew to $3 billion a year and is expected to double or reach $8 billion in the next couple of years. And I assume there are many reasons behind this focus and this shift. First of all, there is a lot of technological changes. There are regulatory pressures. There is the consumer demanding more and more openness. The whole society is changing. I assume that the 2008 crisis, where the financial services industry has been behind it or been blamed as causing a significant change in the world economy, all these factors, including changes in technology, have probably caused a situation where the financial services industry, whether it's the banks or insurance companies and other related parties, have moved from looking at technology as maybe a threat, maybe as a potential disruption to their business model, and as a result trying to postpone their engagement, their heavy engagement, to a situation that now we are seeing more and more financial services companies, banks and other, embracing the FinTech industry, embracing companies, investing in it. And what do we need more than the Apple Pay that was just announced a few days ago to demonstrate where we are and what is the potential for the future. So I would like, first of all, to ask each one of the panelists here. You were personally introduced, but if you could spend maybe a minute or two, I'll be the clock here, just to describe briefly what does your company do, and obviously with a focus on the financial services industry, assuming that you are mostly are focused on solely or mostly on the industry. So we will start with our guest from Iceland, and when people think Iceland, I assume they think Bitcoin in the context of Iceland. Okay, sorry, Iceland is in Hebrew. There's no chance that I'll be able to pronounce your name correctly, so please do it yourself again. And if you could, a minute or two, just tell us about your company and why you're here, what is the relationship with Israel, please.
My name is Sveinn Valfells. I'm originally trained as a physicist and economist in the United States, but I'm originally from Iceland and I live in the UK. I've been involved with a number of startups throughout the years in biotech and software and telecoms. But in
microphone.
In early 2011, an Israeli-American entrepreneur asked me what I thought about Bitcoin, and I said, "Bitcoin what?" And then I started downloading the Satoshi client and buying a few Bitcoins on the main exchange back then, Mt. Gox it was called. And then I started reading the code and meeting up with the hackers.
What was the price when you bought it?
It was 2 point something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you made 10%.
Yeah. So it was through an Israeli-American friend who is not here today, regrettably. I got introduced into Bitcoin, and it pretty soon it became obvious to me that the actual backbone of the Bitcoin transaction processing system, the actual process which updates the common ledger every 10 minutes or so, is a process that is commonly referred to as mining, because it's subsidized by new issuance of coins, but it's really a transaction clearing mechanism rather than a mining mechanism per se. It pretty soon became clear to me that it would be a computationally intensive process as the Bitcoin network started growing. And I knew that in Iceland we could have lots of cheap green energy and very green and inexpensive cooling provided by the elements. So I started looking around for chips to power the actual process of updating the Bitcoin blockchain. So this...
Just a quick introduction about your company. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. So we've formed a partnership with an Israeli team, which has the coolest chips for Bitcoin mining on the market today. And we plan to deploy them in Iceland in a data center come the first half of next year.
Great. Eran.
Thank you all for coming here today. My name is Eran Drukman, and I am the CEO and co-founder.
You can just get the microphone closer.
CEO and co-founder of pt.1 Systems. As I was introduced, I worked in the past in companies that deal with basically big data, and there was also always an issue of performances. We needed to process the information very, very fast, and it was an issue. Based on that, we developed the company, and we developed a solution of high performance, low cost data warehouse solution for analytics and reports. And I mean that we can provide the financial institution and our customers the capability of process mass amount of information about 50 times faster and around 30 times less expensive. We can do it based on innovative technology that we developed that from one end it is based on innovative software of data indexing and compression, and from the other side we are using the GPU. It's a graphic processing unit in order to get the powerful processing capability that you need when you need to process mass amount of information. Now we participate in the first round of the FinTech program of Bank Leumi. We did a very successful pilot with the bank. We are now working on another pilot with the bank that hopefully will materialize in a full production. And we have some other project with ISVs and mobile advertising company and so on. Thank you.
Uri.
My name is Uri. I'm a co-founder and the CEO of TipRanks. TipRanks is a data-driven financial accountability tool that measures the performance of anyone giving investment advice online. We use machine learning and natural language processing to analyze text, see who is saying what, and basically allow investors to see if they can trust that expert or not, including sell-side analysts, technical analysts, and even bloggers. We also have an API that we license to financial institutions with broker activities, such as banks and hedge funds and online brokers.
So basically, analysts are now being scrutinized by your automatic machines, automatic algorithms.
Exactly.
How long have you been in business?
For the last 2.5 years.
Okay.
2 years since our initial launch.
Okay.
But absolutely, we're holding analysts accountable to their calls.
How many stars have you made?
How many?
Stars have you made?
So we rank analysts between 0 to 5 stars, and we see that there are about 4,000 sell-side analysts, another 3,500 bloggers and technical analysts. We've noticed that you're more likely to outperform the market by just listening to the average Joe that is blogging on a blog like Seeking Alpha than to listen to an analyst from, let's say, Goldman Sachs. But still, there are some superstars, and you want to know who they are.
You have any enemies?
I have many.
Okay, Yoav.
Hello, my name is Yoav Zurel, founder and CEO of FX, Robinhood of Fees. We are working on the world's best kept secret, something that we all here in this panel, I think, know, especially the bankers here, but we don't speak about it out loud. Last year in the United States, consumers, people like you and me here, have paid $600 billion in financial services fees. We have no idea that this is going on. We are talking about something that it is twice the size that the entire entertainment industry.
$600 billion of commission
of financial services fees. 4% of the US GDP is financial services fees. In this tiny country, Israel,
so
we're talking about $10 billion.
It's whether the processing of a check or buying a stock, everything goes into this 600 billion number.
Every financial product that you as a consumer own has a price.
Yeah.
Our mission is simple. We help you find your fees and reduce them. That's it. One comment here. You said about the booming of the FinTech industry. I hope that next year we will see more female CEOs here on this panel. I think it's a shame to all of us that we are all men here.
Okay.
Hi.
We have to talk to the organizer to see what is the reason. Is there are no female CEOs that are in this business, or simply they were not invited? I don't know. Okay.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for coming. It's an honor for me to speak in front of such an important audience. My name is Yoav Schreiber. I am co-founder and CEO at Kllier. Kllier is like TiVo for the web and mobile. It's a powerful platform for record replay all the web and mobile activities. On top of it, we built a unique big data solution that helps, enables to understand exactly how the customer interacts with the website, and it reduces significantly the cost of the contact center support for the website, improves the customer experience, and maybe more important, helps to increase the revenues from lost businesses of the web. Our closest competitor is DLDTelAviv14, acquired by IBM in 2012 for $450 million. We started approaching the financial sector, and currently large organizations like Leumi Bank, Discount Bank, Kllier Insurance, IDI, and also more customers abroad already use and get benefits from our solution. Thank you.